Well, good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery here. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning, March 30th, 2022. We get together with our distribution partners most weekday mornings at this time, talk about strategies, tips, techniques, success stories, but mainly we're here to support all of you. We have three primary types of distribution partners. At the top of the food chain are our white label partners, and we're going to address that some today. We also have referral partners, and then we have affiliates. But today, we're going to spend a few minutes reviewing the white label partner onboarding. We've been really fortunate to be bringing on an immense number of new white label partners, nearly 100 new white label partners a week. So if you are a new white label partner, welcome aboard. If you're a white label partner that's been with us for a while, hopefully this refresher will be helpful. So as a white label partner, we have a landing page or a resource page that's pretty much your one-stop shop, and it's right here. So on iimfl.org on the white label page. Now we start by talking about the benefits of being a white label partner, but this page isn't meant to be a recruiting tool, but we'll just go through the value proposition and then dig in. So there is no upfront cost to be a white label partner. And so what we do is we work together really as technical advisors to do three things. Number one, build financial literacy. Number two, build a lender compliant loan package. And thirdly, help clients become credible enough that they can access a minimum guaranteed of $100,000 of capital. Those are the three things that we do as a white label partner. And as a white label partner, you're very much involved with that. And I'll describe that as we go along. What a lot of people like about the white label partner role is you're in control. So you're setting the client pricing. And frankly, you could even give it away for free if you chose. There's a couple key price points that impact your income as a white label partner, as well as, of course, the client's cost. First of which is, while clients that come through the process we call access to capital. So the white label program is our relationship with you, the distribution partner. The client themselves are going through the access to capital program. With that being said, you as the white label partner can decide if there is a refundable or a non-refundable deposit for each of your clients. Now, keep in mind, there's no upfront cost for the client. It's not until after their first tranche of financing, called FTF, their first round of capital. But afterwards, there's typically a deposit that the client would pay, but it comes out of their first round of funding, not out of their pocket. So you get to decide as a white label partner, do you want that to be a refundable or a non-refundable deposit? Typically, it's set at $2,500. So again, not an inconvenience or a hardship for the client, paid after their first round of funding. So that's the first pricing decision you can make. Do you want to waive the deposit? Do you want to increase the deposit amount, decrease? That's your choice. Secondly is the performance fee. So just like a realtor, right? Realtors help people close on homes or real estate properties, and they're paid a part of the deal. So as a white label partner, you are paid a performance fee based upon the amount of capital that your clients receive, and you as the white label partner get to decide how much that is. It could be 10%, 15%, a couple of you charge closer to 20%. Some like to make it more affordable for the client and get down in the single digits, but you're in control. So no one can ever say that you don't like the client cost, because literally you're controlling the client cost. And I'll show you the agreement and how all that's documented in a minute. The third primary revenue stream for our white label partners is relevant to those of you that are life insurance licensed agents and helping the client set up their key person policies. And so you'll want to do a needs analysis with the client, but you might set up a very affordable term. You might do more of a permanent policy. Often that'll open up conversations for IULs, annuities, and so forth. But those are the three primary triggers of income that the white label partner earns. It should put you at around $15,000 per client, but the point is you control that. That's bullet number 2, as well as the terms and conditions. And I'm going to show you the agreement here in a minute that the client signs. So, but you're in control. You control the client process. So as a white label partner, you're actually doing the mentoring. We have a 4-week curriculum, which I'll show you in a minute. So everything's on this page pretty much that you'd need to know as a white label partner. And so there's the 4-week curriculum. So if you're a white label partner, you actually are mentoring the clients through that process. Now we're providing you a turnkey program and resources for all of this. And we purposefully understated it. It should be double that. You should be earning $10,000 to $20,000 per client. But again, you control that. So we can't tell you how much you'll earn because you control client pricing. At this point, you might say, wow, this sounds great. It's a turnkey process. Doesn't cost me anything to become a white label partner. I can earn an adult income. Love it. Or alternatively, you might say, hate it, right? Wow, this is too much. So that's why we also have the referral partner program. So typically you'd be one or the other. The referral partners, in exchange of, as an alternative to everything we just discussed, referral partners just simply refer people to get a free funding proposal, and they get paid $5,000. 5 points of the capital raise, guaranteed $100,000 capital raise. So easy 5,000. So is one better than the other? I don't think so. It's just two different approaches. So you can be a white label partner, be in control, work with the client, set the client pricing, and we'll go on through this page in a moment. Or alternatively, become a referral partner. And so just go to fundingproposal.online, click the box, and provide us your contact information, and we can get you set up as a referral partner where you refer in, get paid, nothing else. So you can see that there are two very different roles. Now, in truth, what the client is going through is the same. It is the access to capital. We're building their financial literacy. We're building their loan package. We are helping them become credible enough to get at least a minimum of $100,000. So the client value proposition is the same. The difference is you deciding which you're most comfortable with. High level involvement, high level of control as a white label partner, or simply a referral partner, refer clients to get a funding proposal and get paid. So you can see that. But today we're focusing on the white label. So there's a library of training videos that's a lot. Frankly, it's a lot of information to go through. But our white label partners are coming in, and we expect our white label partners to earn a minimum of $100,000 a month. It's like some people say, well, that sounds too good to be true. Well, it's not. You know you're going to generate, let's just round off and say about $15,000 per client through those 3 revenue streams that we talked about. We know that our white label partners are actively involved, and they're going to help at least 2 clients a week, 8 over a month period. And so it's simple math. So is there quite a bit of training and prep to be ready to be a white label partner? There is, but this is all available on demand. Before the pandemic, everyone had to fly in, had the expense, the time, and we did a 1 to 2 day training and immersion in all of this. Because of the pandemic, which is of course starting to lighten now, the training is available on demand at your convenience. And frankly, you don't even have to be a white label partner. You know, so I didn't click any passwords or any hidden sites. This is for the world to see. So before you become a white label partner, frankly, you can go through the training. Okay, so we have the training library here. Let's get beneath it, because if you are a new white label partner, there's a few things that we want to make sure that you know and understand. So the first of which is, this is the go-to page. Number 2 is the library of training videos is there, including an onboarding, an overview. How you submit clients as a white label partner is painfully simple. As a white label partner, there's only one place in the world that you can submit a white label client, and it's right here. white label client submission on the white label page. So I'm still on the same page that we've been on. Under the library of videos is the submission form. So does that mean that you should just go load a bunch of prospects into this form? Absolutely not. This means that you have the client under contract and we're ready to implement. You might say, well, what does that mean, Tom? Under contract. Okay. As a white label partner, you enter into an agreement with the client. The client agreement is between you and them, and then we have an agreement with you to support you as a white label partner. So how you contract with the client is one of two ways. You can either set up the terms and conditions online, and Scott Stroud, our Chief Marketing Officer, can help you do that, or you can send them an Adobe, DocuSign, what have you. You might say, well, where do these terms and conditions come from? No problem. Again, everything is here on this page and very transparent. So right here, you have the access to capital. If you click on this, it's going to open up a Word document, an editable Word document. So you will enter into an agreement with your client. And then once that agreement between you and they have been executed, signed, so they are a client, they're not a prospect, then you submit the client here. You see, that's very important. We had one gentleman that's a white label partner, and he skipped that step. He didn't, and we didn't know it, he didn't get any of his clients under contract. He just started submitting a bunch of clients. And we thought, wow, this guy's really good. And so now we're working with the clients, getting the clients funding. Do you know that those clients didn't want to pay him for the what he expected to receive, because they never saw a contract. They never agreed to pay him anything. So we want to have written agreements with clients so there's clarity, there's transparency. And as a white label partner, you handle that using this template. Once you have, and Scott Stroud, our Chief Marketing Officer, can help you get all that set up. But once you have them contracted, then you submit them. You can see how that's in stark difference from being a referral partner. Referral partner, you don't do any of that. You either refer to fundingproposal.online, or Scott can create a unique page for you if you want your own link, and you just create awareness, drive people in, they're getting a funding proposal, and as they go through the process, you get paid. You get paid the $5,000. So do you get paid as much as a referral partner? No, you don't. But you don't have the involvement, which again could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending upon your impression. Some of you are really good. Take Joseph, one of our top referral partners. He's a realtor out of Arkansas. He's a machine. He loves working with clients, and he really excels, frankly, in working with difficult clients. So I don't think I could see Joseph ever just becoming a referral partner. He would be leaving too much money on the table and he'd lose too much control. But we have other distribution partners. They are really happy with being a referral partner. Take John, who's on the call, on the Zoom now. John's probably going to end up referring 30 to 50 clients this week into funding proposal. And he doesn't have to worry about talking to the clients, working with the clients. He'll take his 5,000 a pop and he's happy. So you can see two different approaches. Okay, so now we're back to the white label partner page, the resource page. We know that the training library is here. We know that we submit clients here after you have them under contract. The template's here, and you can change this template however you want. You can change the terms and conditions, you can change the pricing, and so forth. The last thing that I need to make sure that you're aware of on this page are the 4 modules. So through the referral partner role, you don't have to worry about any of the modules. But if you're a white label partner, then you or someone on your team is responsible for taking clients through the curriculum. We use an award-winning curriculum developed by the FDIC, promoted by the SBA. And there's 4 modules. The first module is based upon planning for a successful business, business plan. Module 2 is about building business credit, getting a strong Dun & Bradstreet profile, which we help them do. Module 3 is about financial management, where we talk about key person policies, how they fit in, talk about balance sheets and income statements, and help them create all of those. Module 4 is banking and money, kind of pulling it all together. And then we provide a Dropbox to you as a white label partner, and you work with the client in getting them to collect the documents. Now, it's not all or nothing. They may not have all the documents, but this is a list ideally. Once you've taken them through the 4 modules as a white label partner, once you've collected the data or as much of it as possible into the designated Dropbox, then we create a capital acquisition plan. As far as, okay, where's the capital going to come from, the plan to get the funding that they want. So the one other significant difference between being a white label partner and a referral partner that's worth mentioning. So as a white label partner, what will happen is you'll get them under contract, as we've stated, using the template. You'll submit them here. And then what we're going to do is go get them funding offers. We want to get them funded right away because that makes them happy. That gets money in your pocket. We will send them and copy you on the one-page express funding proposal app. Typical client will get 3 to 7 cash funding offers. Rarely is it above $60,000 or $70,000, but it's that first tranche to get them funding right away. Puts money in your pocket, covers the refundable deposits. So that's what will happen after you've submitted the client. In contrast, on the referral partner role, all you do is drop the client's information here. We will send them the funding proposal via Adobe. We will copy you, and the process is explained here, of course. But you won't have any involvement with it. You'll be kept in the loop, but you're not burdened with doing it. Versus as a white label partner, you need to go into this eyes wide open. You're responsible for interfacing with the client. So some people like the white label partnership role better. Some like the referral partner role better. It doesn't matter. At one point in time, we had what was called delegated mentoring. Delegated mentoring has gone away. We don't need delegated mentoring now, because if you don't want to do the mentoring, then you should be a referral partner. You shouldn't be a white label partner. If you are currently a white label partner, but you don't want to continue to be, you want to switch over, then we can work with you to switch you over to a referral partner. Or alternatively, if you're currently a referral partner and you'd rather be a white label partner, just get with us and we can get the paperwork taken care of to get you in the right role. And that's really the key, is having everyone in the role that they're most comfortable with. There's not one that's better than the other. They're just different in terms of involvement. Can you be both? Yes, you could wear both hats at one time and then frankly make a decision on a client by client basis, and that is fine as well. All right, so let's open it up to questions, and any question's a good question. We're here for support, but I'd really like to focus on those of you that are new white label partners that just came aboard, to make sure that you're on track. Now, once someone becomes a white label partner, we send them a white label partner onboarding email. And frankly, we do the same thing for referral partners. It's just a different content. And so then we have a process now where Madison, our funding coordinator, will then give them a call, whether it be a new white label partner or a new referral partner, to introduce herself, because she's the main conduit in terms of client status of funding, and ensuring that the new white label partner or referral partner has received their onboarding kit, because we know emails can become lost or disorganized. What questions do any of you have most specifically regarding the white label partner role? All right, so Joey's asking as far as the income again, and I guess I don't have a whole lot more to add to that, Joey, but the point is, you control how much money you make as a white label partner. Well, why is that? Because you're controlling the client's pricing. We've provided you a template to use. You're entering into an agreement, Joey, with the client. And so you're determining on the deposit, is it refundable? Is it non-refundable? How much is it? The performance fee. Do you want any performance fee? How much are you charging? And then also, if you're setting up the key person policies, what type of policies are you setting up? So you're in control. Gross, from a gross income perspective, should be $15,000 to $20,000 per client over the life cycle of the client, Joey. Hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see, Hannah. And Hannah, welcome, welcome. See, she's a new distribution partner. She's submitting people currently on this page as a referral partner, and that's fine. So she's asking, is she set up to be a referral partner? So she's just not sure. Well, what you could do just to make sure, Hannah, is you could go ahead and put your name, your email, your phone in here. You could put NA, non-applicable, click this box, and then submit it. And then it'll come to us, and we can look to see if it's a duplicate. And if so, let you know, or if it's not a duplicate, get you set up. But yes, it's fine to wear both hats. With that being said, I would recommend, focusing on one of the two to Hannah or anyone else, just because here's one of the things that we know, Hannah and everyone else. Being a white label partner is a lot of fun. I used to work for, all three of us that formed this model, we used to work for the SBA. And so as an SBDC advisor. And so this is a lot of what we did there. So really what we're teaching you to do and helping you and supporting you to do is essentially, not exactly, but essentially to be an SBA advisor for small businesses. But the problem is when you work for the SBA, like we used to, I don't anymore, of course, you don't make much money. I mean, you make 50, 60, 70,000 a year, and that's it. As a white label partner, you should be making that per month, because we're doing that in the private industry. So with that being said, if you are a white label partner, I don't think that you can be proficient just dabbling in it. And that's the same thing we learned at the SBA. Most of the SBA advisors were full-time. I was full-time. They had a few part-time, but if there wasn't enough involvement, we learned that part-time SBA advisors usually weren't successful because they're just not involved enough. It's like, can you imagine being a part-time NBA player or part-time NFL player? Probably not, right? Because it requires more concentration, involvement, and frequency of involvement. So white label partners, it doesn't have to be a full-time job, don't get me wrong, but white label partners generate at least 8 clients a month on a consistent basis, where referral partners, it could refer more or less. All right, so there's that. And then the next question is, how do you check on referrals that you've been sent? So Madison is our funding coordinator. She is your primary point of contact to reach out to on client status. So what I'll do is, when I send out the recording of today's message, I'll make sure that you have her information to all of you. And so she's your frontline contact as far as what's the status of your client or clients. Great question. So we have someone assigned to that. You'll be woefully disappointed if you're counting on me to keep you updated and keep up with emails on client status. What I do with you and with clients is we schedule calls, and then we can go through whatever you want during a scheduled call. If that's not convenient for you, then Madison's your go-to, because she's available on demand. She has a company phone. She's a full-time W-2 employee. She sits here in our office. She's waiting to help each of you right now. Great questions. So who else has questions? Joseph's making a comment. And again, Joseph is an outlier. He's an all-star, and I say that complimentary. So there's going to be some of you that just excel at what you do, and that's great. But most of us are average. And so Joseph will tend to push a little harder than what most of us can tolerate. But just to go ahead and relay Joseph's message, is it's almost a no-brainer to be a white label partner, because while the income while the involvement is higher, the income is so much greater. It's all about opportunity cost. So if you can make $5,000 as a referral partner, but make 15,000 as a white label partner, I mean, what else would you be doing? So sure, you'll spend on average 30 minutes a week with each of your clients, but I mean, where else would you have spent that extra time to make thousands and thousands of more dollars, right? And everybody's busy, right? You ask anyone, there's, oh yeah, I'm busy. Everyone's busy. Well, are you profitable? Are you earning an adult income? Would you rather be busy doing something where you're making $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 for every client that you're helping, and helping 8 clients a month minimum? Or would you rather just be busy doing whatever you're doing, being busy? So again, Joseph is a strong speaker, a strong player, and I don't want to convey his message as my own, but he just brings up a good point. If you're looking to optimize your income and involvement, then the white label might be the right way to go. And absolutely, Doug, I'm more than happy to assist any of you. Our contact form is here. You can fill this out. You can let us know what you're interested in. And of course, we're happy to schedule and support each of you. All right, are there any other questions that anyone has? Our goal today in review was to make sure that you're familiar, that you've got Madison. She is your funding coordinator. She's your go-to resource. If you have questions about client status, you want to reach out to Madison. She's available on the fly, where you're more than welcome to also schedule with me. As a white label partner, this is your resource page. You need to be familiar with it. There's the library of training. Yes, you need to go through the library of training. You need to get your client agreement set up so you're ready to start enrolling clients. And this is where you submit clients. If that's too much or too much right now, then just be a referral partner. You know, I wouldn't be embarrassed by earning $5,000 per client. I know a lot of you are very successful, but I mean, even if you just helped a couple, just referred in a couple clients a week as a referral partner, you're at 10,000 a week. A lot of people don't earn that in a month as a full-time job, and it doesn't cost anything to be a referral partner. You just simply go to fundingproposal.online, give us your information, let us know you're interested, submit it. We'll send you the Adobe agreement. You'll see we're not asking you to pay anything. There's no strings attached. Be a referral partner, take the easy money, and move forward if that's the best fit. But for those of you that really want to be in control of the client, control the pricing, and optimize your income, then the white label partner role is probably best. All right. Any other questions that anyone has for today? All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow morning. I will get this recording out. I'll make sure you have Madison's information. You want to text her, call her, email her if you have questions. As each of you come aboard, we send an onboarding email out. She's going to be that lovely voice that's giving you a ring saying, hey, did you receive it? Welcome. And being your primary point of contact to help navigate you with the rest of our team. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. And we'll see you back tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.